All right. Here we are. Emergency stream for the coverage of the Bitcoin breakout. Bitcoin's doing actually something really nice. We did have this weird little level of support back here that we are currently breaking above. We on the daily, checking it out. We had this downtrending level of resistance. We broke out of it once. We are now breaking out of it for the second time. Thing that worries me about this, we don't have very much volume yet, but we're going to see what it looks like at the daily candle close. Um, Now, let's see if if we redraw this line. Actually, this is a ray, isn't it? Yeah, this is a ray. So if we draw this line, there are some people who believed we broke out back here based off this. If that's the case, we had a formal back test of the bull flag as well. With this wick right here, this is starting to show maybe this was the bull flag, and so we can actually put our markings right there. Good to see, good to see. So now we are looking after the confirmed backtest on the daily. Price targets for Bitcoin could be anywhere between $101,000 and $112,000 per Bitcoin. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But now that we are breaking above this, let's dive into the lower time frames. Dive into the lower time frame. Your 1 hour has legs. Your 1 hour has legs. This might be becoming a thing simply because I think Pennsylvania just came out with a little bit of news talking about, hey, it is written into law. Owning Bitcoin is now a right. And I was like, cool. Glad that they finally wrote into law that you're allowed to own your own property. I'm glad we needed the government for that. I'm really glad. Anyways, let's jump down to the 15-minute time frame. It does look like your stochastic's getting a bit high, so maybe we consolidate at this level for a little bit, but it looks really good. You can see the trading range back here before we came up and fell through. Now, what was once support has the possibility of becoming support once again. So Bitcoin looking good, looking good. Let's go out to the liquidation heat map. For the 24-hour, oh my goodness, we're about to get a big liquidation. Holy shit. 68,333. We could see $46.5 million in shorts getting liquidated. It seems like a liquidation party out here. Seems like a liquidation party. Let's go back out to the weekly, because the weekly matters a lot more than the day-to-day. And on your weekly, you can, oh man, you can see it. You can see this first set of liquidity, 68,062, knocked out. That was $116 million in shorts, knocked out. Now it looks like it's going for the next level, $121 million in shorts, sitting at 68,300. Looking like they might get knocked out. Then all of our liquidity is sitting overhead. We got, what, 27 million sitting at, 79 million sitting at $70,121. Price likes to go to liquidity. It really does. So I'm guessing we're going to somehow, some way get up here on a nice little short squeeze situation. Because this right now, 68,312 just got hit. Just got hit. This price can actually start melting up. So let's see what happens on the corn. Bitcoin looking extremely strong. Let's go out to the dominance. Bitcoin dominance right now is rising. That's not the greatest for your altcoins. That dominance is rising. However, it makes a lot. Oh my god. So we were pulling back nicely, but we are just gaining in dominance right now. Up to 59% Bitcoin dominance. Sheesh. We do have a bit of overhead resistance right now at 59.08. If we do break above that, we could see the dominance go up to 59.25. Yikes. Could even break to the upside, possibly getting up to that 60% dominance. If we start seeing a lot of short squeezes, it could definitely happen. But right now, your favorite altcoins are probably having a great day. Let's go ahead and check out one of the coins that for some reason rallies hard whenever Bitcoin starts rallying. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash on the 4 hour. You can see you got pulled back in. Now we're seeing that break above 361 once again. Was formerly support. Now we have the possibility of hitting support again. If we can break above 379, we could see this price jump straight up to $450. Not bad. Not too bad. Let's go back to the live coverage. Back to the live coverage of the corn. Also, anybody wondering, I still will be going live at my normal time tonight. This is just a quick little live stream just to cover the Bitcoin breakout. But it looks great. All right, since we did get into a trade last night, let's check and see how it's holding up. We are doing well on our bonk trade. Currently up, let's see. Let's reload this real quick. See where we're at. Currently on the trade, we are up 30%. Not a bad start to the trade. Not bad at all. We are getting a breakout on bonk right now. This is good to see. Good to see. So, looking at where we could be headed for bonk. Oh, we're hitting that 200 daily? Oh, no. Hopefully we don't find too much resistance there, but you can see a low stochastic sitting in neutral territory. We have regarded the supply line as support once again. Now I'm looking for, if we do break this level at 229, we should be very fast getting up to that 3102 level. Even on a fib retracement, we could be looking at 2871. So, lots of upside potential. Looking good. Love to see it out of bonk. Bitcoin's doing great. Bitcoin's helping this bonk trade a lot. And going back to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just ripping. Just ripping a little bit. Going down to the low time frame. Let's check the 5 minutes. So 5 minute is saying you're a bit overcooked, but the rally continues. If this rally does continue, we're going to see Bitcoin up at 70K in no time. And that's all based off of these these shorts getting wrecked. Next level we're looking at is 68,561. After that, we have the whole kit and caboodle sitting up here around the $69,000, $70,000 level. Shorts getting wrecked. Shorts getting wrecked. Off a news-driven catalyst. We can all have a moment of silence for the shorts. Moment of silence for the shorts. They have given to the cause. Let's see what's going on here. Yo, what is up, Max? How you doing? How you doing? Is my stream on? Hold on. Is this thing actually on? What's going on here? Okay, it's on. I don't know why that was stuck on a loading screen. That was weird. That was weird. Why don't I see my chat? I see that. Why isn't my multi-stream working? Well, I guess we're just going to have to do this a different way now, aren't we? No big deal. Let's pop out this chat. Why the heck not? That's why we have the capability. We have the technology. There we go. Now we got pop out chat going. We're good. I don't need to see my own face. We good. Max, what is going on is Bitcoin on a current breakout. Looks like we're finding a little bit of turbulence, but if we can hold above this level at, let's just say, 68,083, we might be setting up for absolute glory in these markets. But currently, we are broken out. We are up, and shorts are getting liquidated like crazy. This large, like 68,312 block of shorts just got smoked. 68,300, $100 million. Yep, $100 million got taken out already. 121 million. with an M. Let's see. Down here, before that, we had 116 million taken out. That pushed us up to this next one, which is another 121. $230 million has been taken out. And that's just with the large pools. We still have all these smaller ones, 67, 89,000. Oh my gosh. So I would say over $300 million in shorts just got liquidated. That is actually insane. Jay, you say a dump is incoming? I mean, it could. But shorts are getting wrecked on your liquidity. There's nothing down here right now. If you go on the daily, you can see a lot more liquidity. So checking your 4 hour, you can see a pocket of liquidity down here. $46 million sitting at 66.9. So if we do dump down there, we get some weird whipsaw, it could be bad. Then we also have like our last pocket of liquidity at 65,800. But I don't think a dump is coming because your liquidity is overhead. All the way up here. If we check out the weekly, on the weekly you can really see where the liquidity is. The longs got absolutely devastated. Right here, they got devastated. $141 million in longs, absolutely wrecked. So they came down, they took all this liquidity. There's a small bit of liquidity down here, but all of your liquidity is overhead. So I'm thinking price is about to try and jump up to somewhere around 70,100. Just based off short squeezes. Based off the short squeezes, I think price is going to try and trend up there before tomorrow. But, you know, some of those shorters probably have some big bags. They might be trying to stop that from happening. Just might. We're going to see how long it takes for this 15-minute to reset. And then the party might continue. Just might. Bonk trade from last night. We're still in profit, but we are finding a lot of resistance at this level right here, which happens to be right next to our 200 daily moving average. So bonk right now, we are fighting to get a bullish engulfing candle, and then we're hoping for some follow through. If Bitcoin ends up getting rejected right now, this could be a real problem. But moving our trend line back down, this looks a lot more like a full-on breakout of a bull flag and a formal back test. Let me move these lines out real quick. So since I decided to look at what would happen if I move this line back down so it looked like a legitimate bull flag, this thing looks a heck of a lot more. Wait, where's my... There we go. Change that to that. This looks a heck of a lot more like a bull flag that broke out and back tested. Now it looks like the rally is getting started. I will say there was a lot of confusion because you also have three tests right here. So it's interesting to see how things are playing out. If you are in the camp to say this is your trend line, then we're currently breaking out once again, which is fantastic. But it makes total sense now that we saw what the back test was, that this was your trend line. Right here. Because that is a formal back test. So I'm going to put it back there. I'm going to use this as my anchor point for where the price could be headed. And the price target is like 100,000 to 112,000. So Bitcoin is getting ready to rally hard. And I think these shorts that are possibly going to get squeezed out, I think they're going to be the ignition to the rocket ship that we are entering. So yeah, that's what I see out of Bitcoin right now. I just figured I'd go live at a random time based off price action just because this is kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. Got to start of a brand new 4-hour candle. And on that 4 hour, let's go ahead and check that out. 4-hour candle high close above what was once used as support. Could have been used as resistance. You can see the lower part here. We couldn't quite get there. Now we blasted straight through it. And we are getting a formal back test on the 4 hour as I speak. So I think it's just going to be a matter of time before this rally continues, depending on how long this 15-minute takes to give us some room to run. because your 15-minute, you're showing hidden bearish divergence, but I'm waiting for that triple hidden bearish divergence before it's like, yeah, we're going to pull back and possibly backtest the level we're at currently as support if we do not hold this level. Or if we hold this level. I think it would make sense to do something like this, hit, and then run. But we'll see what the traders want to do. We'll see. Let's drop down to Solana and see what it's doing during all this craziness. Sol up 3.5%. Looking pretty darn good. Just chugging along. Chugging right along. So, Solana, we not only had our breakout, we also didn't quite get a formal back test. However, we do have a price target all the way up here. Would not surprise me if we traded a bit sideways for a little bit, and then we tried rocketing up to that 225 level I've had marked out for what feels like an eternity. Would not surprise me. I know last night I had somebody ask about Sui. Let's just peek into Sui and see what it's doing. As expected, we're finding some resistance. We did not test this level up here. We tested the lower part of the level. Oh boy. So Sui getting ready for a breakdown? In the midst of everything going up? Oh my god, how could that be? I'm just joking. Sui was overextended, been overextended. Send it. Get it lower. You got a low, lower low. High, lower high. Send it. 155 is my target. I'm ready for Sui to pull on back, baby. Pull on back. If we get what I'm looking for, we have 20% downside to enjoy. So you can see how it's interacted with this level in the past. You use it as resistance here. Use it as resistance here. Resistance. Tried to have support. Fell down. Now you just back tested it out as resistance. Bad news bears for Sui. Get another lower low. Let's go, baby. Oh, Kava. Can you please break to the upside? That would be phenomenal. Oh, wait a minute. We are holding the 50 and the 100 simple moving averages. Thank goodness. Did we? Did we? Oh, so just barely. But we have hidden bullish divergence. Just barely. That's good. Anyways, how's your guys' day going? Anything interesting? Anything exciting? Are your trades performing like you thought? What's going on? Huh. Well, Jasmine looks interesting. Looks like they were trying to sell it off and they couldn't. Could see Jasmine rally up 95%. Jasmine looks pretty interesting. Well, Injective is now set up perfectly for 37% upside. That is pretty darn cool. You got the back test you were looking for. Now you just got to get back above that 150 simple moving averages, but you have low stochastic on the daily. Neutral territory. Wow. Max AVAX. I'm so confused, Max. You're on both right now? Are you on both, like, Twitch and YouTube? You're wild. You're out here. I love it. Yeah, we'll check out AVAX. I was looking at AVAX earlier today. I like AVAX. I really do like AVAX where it's sitting. I'm not even gonna joke around about that. I really like it. So right now you are, yes, underneath resistance. You are holding above your 50 simple moving average. This is great. Neutral territory, low stochastic. Fantastic. Now, coming down to your 4 hour. 4 hour looks a little abysmal. I know. But you're very low on relative strength. So this thing could actually rally sometime in the near future. As long as you stay above this supply line, you're golden. You are golden. So I would say wait for the stochastic to reset on the 4 hour, and then get ready for a big move from AVAX. By big move, I mean anywhere between this 44% and 77% upside. It's just taking its time. It's nervous. It's stretching before the run. Give it some time. Just give it some time. I wonder why my chat's not working on my stream labs. I really do wonder. Huh. I'm not a fan of that. Let's go down to your 15 minute. 15 minute, getting a little cooked. So your 15, your 1, and your 4 hour are high. So I would expect another low, maybe even clearing this low and testing the supply line. So just be aware of that. This thing could pull all the way back down here to like 25.85. It is very possible, but after that pullback, looking pretty gosh darn good. And the nice part is, you even on the 15 minute, you have this little supply line right here that you tried to break out of, you fell back in, you broke out of again. So who knows? Maybe this thing actually trends up for you. Who knows? Oh, well, I guess for us, because I hold AVAX too. So but yeah, things are looking great in the market right now. Looking great. But I'm really looking forward to the stream tonight, because then we're going to get some resolution over what happens today. I just wanted to jump on live just to be like, I was live for the Bitcoin breakout. And yeah. Right now it does look like we're cooling off for the 15 minute. Coming into the daily candle close, that might be where things get really, really spicy. Really spicy. But Bitcoin right now looking good. You are playing around with some level of what could be known as support. Very well could be. And going into your daily candle close, this is going to be a very good fight between the bulls and the bears. Which right now, the bears thought they had it in the bag, but they are getting wrecked right now. Bitcoin catching a bounce. Catching that bounce. Oh, the bears might have to say night-night. Bears might have to say night-night. Just giving us that rocket fuel to go up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huh. Oh yeah. Also, I was about to make a video on Pi. So Pi looked extremely interesting to me on the daily. But I instead just posted about it in Discord. You have this really nice falling wedge here on your way to finding some support. I say on your way because you're not there. I mean, if anybody wants to talk about this tiny little trading action right here was the support that we were looking for, I'd say they're lying. There's no way that tiny little support right there was it. I could argue this yellow line was, but not that. I have an alert set up. If Pi can get down here to this 10724, that is an area that highly interests me. Highly interests me. If we get down there, then we could see a 77 to 137% rally. If this thing decides to just go up from here, I'll be a little irritated because it's like you just stopped in no man's land as a double bottom and took off. Noted, that's some meme coin stuff. That does happen. So I hope it doesn't do that. I hope Bitcoin doesn't get too buck wild out here and then it just sends this thing to the moon. That would kind of suck, but oh well. It looks very good for upside. Looks very good. Bitcoin is currently still chilling out right now at this level. What was once on the 4-hour seen as support could be seen as support once again. We do have a very high stochastic, so this thing could just trade sideways for a while. I wouldn't mind if it traded sideways while Bitcoin dominance fell. That would be great for the altcoins. But we do have this great breakout. And looking at this now as a bull flag with a back test, super duper bullish. Super duper. Super duper. Girthen K, what's the price, bro? I'm driving. The price right now is $68,168.72. We are currently up on Bitcoin 2.25% on the day. Current breakout. Thank you so much for viewing or tuning in while driving. Please drive safe. Keep your eyes on the road. We are not as confident as some of the ladies while doing their makeup and driving in traffic. Honestly, I feel like I need way more self-confidence after I see that. Wow. Maybe I was late. How's Sol doing? You were late. Sol's doing fantastic. It broke out of the 174 level. Now you have 225 on deck. Currently, Sol is trading at $177 on a confirmed breakout. We are looking to see where it goes from here. Your entry spot was 163. Dang, you got it on the wicks? Nice. Very nice. Great job. But you spot traded that? Yeah, oh man. We do leverage around here. I don't know if you heard. We do leverage, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But that's good. That's really good. You caught one of the lows from a consolidation. Your bag was back in May. Oh my god. You got it at 163 back in May? All the way back over here? Oh man, you've been holding out. Sheesh. Back in May. So you're like, yeah, we're going up. No, we're not. Yeah, we're going up. No, we're not. Thank God was spot. That's true. But, you know, fourth time's the charm, apparently. You tried to break this level. Not once. Not twice. Not 3 times. This is number 4. I think on the 4th try, it's going to stick. I really do think it's going to stick on the 4th try. But 225 is the target. What I would love to see out of Solana is get this break, maybe go all the way up to anywhere between 188 and 194. And then let's get a strong back test at the 174 level. Give me that confirmation so that we can start running up to the 225. That would be phenomenal. So I'm not worried. I'm not in this trade. I'm doing a pseudo trade of Solana. I'm trading Bonk. It is pseudo Solana. That's what I say. Meme coins should be doing well on Solana, just like Book of Meme is doing right now. Book of Meme doing phenomenal. It's up 6.4% on the day, and the upside on this thing is ridiculous. We need to break 69K, or we're all going way down back to the range of 8 months. I don't know about that for Bitcoin. So Girthen K, there were 2 different levels we could look at for Bitcoin when it came to this idea of like a bull flag and or a broadening wedge. So if you went with the higher trend line right now, or we're getting a re-breakout of that, that is great. Caspa's still around. We'll check out Caspa next. So that's great. We're getting a re-breakout of that level, that particular level. But if you use the very first high from you got your high and your very first lower high, then you can see it's a confirmed breakout and back test. So you can see you have your 1, 2, and then third touch is right here. We broke out, we came down, and we back tested it perfectly yesterday. So if we look at it from that aspect, no, it looks like we're going to just only go up from here because we got our confirmation of a back test. All we got to do now is just maintain above 65.8, and this level we're breaking right now, if we can get some legs and move up a bit further, then we hold 68.1 or 68.83, then we could see this thing start mooning, going up to 100,000. That's literally the movement we're looking for, 100,000 to 112,000. Based off this being a bull flag. You can see it right there. Perfect back test and shot out of there. That's awesome, man. This range has been killing me, but I know that's what the big boys want. They want me to run out of patience. You're absolutely right. They do want you to run out of patience. They want you to sell them their coins. 7 months. 7 whole months of consolidation. Now on the 8th month, we're finally breaking out. It's like, dang. Fun fact, a lot of bear markets will stay in a range like that for about 8 months. So I need everyone to realize that part. We basically went through the entirety of a bear market with this consolidation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th month we break out. We come back over here to actually this range right here. Right here, this range, this downsloping range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th month we broke out. Now, since this was a true bear market, we also got to see the confirmed back test, which sucked. But either way, that was a full bear market. So, yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure this death wick over here might have been... Yeah, that was the pandemic scam low, so that doesn't matter. I'll drop a fun fact for you. We never consolidated this long near previous all-time highs ever for Bitcoin, meaning we can see a huge explosive rally. You are absolutely right, Girth. You're absolutely right. And the fun fact, I still think we're going to get some weird super cycle considering the majority of like retail non-existent yet. We need the easy money to come back. So that's what we're basically waiting on. Easy money to come back. I didn't look at this at the monthly. I'm going to get rid of this little area. Let's check out these candle high closes on the monthly. We are currently breaking out of those candle high closes. And if we can get above 71,300, it will be the highest monthly candle close ever in Bitcoin's history. 71,300. That's all we got to break for by next Thursday. Oh, the possibilities are awesome. Yeah, man, you will know when retail is here once we get to 100 viewers. Bro, I know. And when retail is here, I'm going to stop saying this entire channel is for profit. I want them to just not even realize what's going on. When I start promoting meme coins, they're my target audience. I want you guys to be smarter than that. What does your TA say about the top of Bitcoin to be? I can't decide on the top. All I can decide on is this bull flag. We are looking at a possibility of $112,000. As for an actual top, I honestly cannot make a decision on that because this is the first ever bull run that we have a decline in the supply on exchanges while going into a bull market. So this market literally could be completely different. We'll check out Caspa right after this. Donald Trump is considering the elimination of federal income tax for all Americans. If he does that, oh my God, greatest president in history. If he could pull that off. Too many people getting their wheels greased in Congress and the House to let that happen, though. So it's like he can try. I really hope he can do it. I just don't think it'll pass. Sadly. Great for the campaign, though. Fantastic for the campaign. But realistically, I don't think that'll happen. The government got way too used to being able to just borrow money that now people are even afraid of tariffs. Even though if you look back in American history, that's how America made all their money before income taxes were even a thing. And when they did make the income taxes, it was only to the top 1 or 2% of individuals that had money. Everyone else didn't have taxes. And it was a 3% tax, which is insult to injury. I wish more people would look into that history. That would be great. That would actually be great. Because if you looked into the history, you would realize real fast, wow, we are being taxed out of our ass right now. Holy crap. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Not to mention the state level. I'm in California. The state level is so bad. It's so bad. We need, just throw it all out. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. All right, we're going to check out CASPA. So CASPA currently down 1.26% on the day. We were finding resistance on this demand line, just like I mentioned last night. However, your 1 hour is reset on your stochastic. That's phenomenal. You're reset on your 4 hour on your stochastic. You're in the bearish control zone. That's phenomenal. Let's go down to your 15. Your 15 minute says you're screwed. All right, awesome. Great. Love to see it. Love to see it. Maybe you see a little bit more bearishness out of CASPA. Maybe it starts turning around. Not all the way sure. I just know a great spot to get in is going to be anywhere around this wick here at 12.5673 and or on this green line down here at 12.3919. Those might be really great spots to get in. However, we could turn up right now. So, interesting things out of CASPA. Very interesting. Let's go out to your daily. Let's see if you're on a moving average or not. You're not. You're just toast. Also, remember, we just got a death cross on CASPA. So if this thing does some weird price movement, like come all the way down to 10 cents, don't be surprised. Just make sure your stop losses are tight. Make sure those stop losses are tight. If you get below this wick right here at 12.5735, there's a possibility you go down and test one of these levels because you are sitting in no man's land. Your saving grace, you might get a back test, a bearish back test at 14.3545. Or even come up as high as the 200 daily moving average. It could do that. And then roll over. The possibilities are endless with CASPA. It's in no man's land. It's hard to decide. Very hard. Oh, it was a good thing I got out of that C98 trade last night. I had way too high leverage on it. It would have stopped me out in our sleep. Wow, I just took a look at BTC. Looking good, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why we had this emergency live stream. It's looking great. And if I look at it on the monthly, this top yellow line is our monthly candle high close resistance that we should stay above. We should really just stay above that, and we're going to be in the clear. So, Bitcoin looking darn solid. Gosh darn solid. We retook our 50 simple moving average on the 4 hour. Looking great. Looking great. These lows right here at 68,074. If we maintain above that, chef's kiss. It's going to be beautiful. The shorts will cry. But also, we can go as low as like 67.9. Let's reset some shit. It's fine. It's fine. It's looking good. My bonk trade was looking great. Now it's not. Going back to bonk. Why are we finding resistance there? Bonk, you're making me want to get out. Don't do this. Don't do this. Couldn't even stay broken out. What are we doing? We have a really bad looking 1 hour. I'm not going to lie. Really bad looking 1 hour. I kind of wonder if some people like watch me and they're like, this guy has ADHD. He can't stick to one topic. He just bounces around all the time. I really do wonder that sometimes. Thursday always good for BTC. Thursdays usually are extremely good for the market, especially when we've been selling all week. We could still see a lot of volatility tomorrow because that's when the expirations are coming. But I got some hope for this one because all the longs already got liquidated. They already got liquidated. So where do we go from here? Probably up, where all the liquidity is. Probably up. I mean, the fact that we already liquidated not only 116 million, but we also liquidated 121 million. Jeez. This is noob stuff, but can you explain leverage with trading crypto? I understand it, but not fully. So when you're trading crypto leverage, you're on the exchange. They have been pumping the chart on Sundays, I noticed recently. Let's see. That's true. They have. Getting those weekly candle close pumps. So leverage on exchanges, you need to fund your futures trading account. With the futures trading account, usually it's with USDT. Some exchanges like MargeX, you can use USDC. But when you put a leverage amount on it, you will have a specific fee based off if you have market opens or limit orders. And with that being said, let's just say you had $100 in there. You threw a 10x leverage in there. So it, unlike a stock futures contract where you have a date in which that thing needs to be fulfilled or it's worth nothing. No, crypto works off of this is what you have and you're going to get charged a fee every week. The more weeks you're in the trade, the higher fee goes, which also makes it to where your stop loss gets raised. If you don't notice that stop loss getting raised, you could get not only stopped out, but also liquidated if that stop loss goes above, or if that liquidation price goes above your stop loss. And then whatever leverage, so let's just say you went with 10x leverage with $100 and you got liquidated. You would have 1/10 the amount of capital that you put in. So you would quickly go straight down to $10. However, let's just say it goes up 5%, you will then gain 10 times that 5%. So you would gain 50% on that trade. So that $100 would very quickly turn into $150. That is the extent that I know how to explain crypto leverage in comparison to traditional markets, options, and puts. It's the biggest difference is you putting in a date. So futures and stocks have an expiration, and crypto exchanges do not have that expiration. Hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully. Can only hope. Oh, bonk. Resetting its stochastic right here. Let's go, bonk. I wonder who the heck just tried calling me. No idea who that was. Wow, Tesla had its best day in over a decade today. Let's check out Tesla real quick. Tesla. Holy shit. Holy shit. We hit the 260? Damn. 21% on the day? Post market, you're back down to 258. You're finding resistance, but holy shit. Tesla killed it. Look at this gap. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Not to mention you have this not only confirmed breakout, confirmed back tests. didn't even get enough to go down to support. Now you're just running. Damn. And this is just getting started. We could see Tesla back up to 301 very soon. Holy moly. Tesla's doing good, y'all. Tesla's doing good. Sheesh. Let's check out Intel. Intel. INTC. Really got to remember that. Oh, look at that. We're finding support on Intel. Let's go. Why don't I have that marked out? That's why. So Intel on a back test of a former level of support. Looks like it's holding support again. It got super oversold. We could see Intel rising up 129%. You still have 111% on Intel. This is actually great. Sorry I'm starting to look at stocks, but I just had to look. Tesla having its best day. I want to know what else other things are doing. I don't look at Nvidia anymore because Nvidia I think is seriously overvalued. I know there's some people, no it's not. Right. Whatever you say. That's cool. Oh, we're going to look at the carcass. The deadest of carcasses. Loon C. So I was looking at Loon C because now it is in meme coin status. Also, I realized on the Weeks platform, they do have a burning mechanism on their platform. So I was like, that's pretty darn neat. I had this marked out already and we're holding it. Oh my goodness. We're actually holding a supply line for Loon C. This is shocking to me. Look at how tight these moving averages are. Look at what it's done in the past. It's done some crazy things in the past. Loon C might get some crazy pump. If it does, you heard it here first. But it could get a crazy pump. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then we got all these levels where it could stop. So many levels where it could stop. But I like seeing these random pumps. I really do. Let's check out the 15. 15 struggling. Oh no. But you held support not only once, but twice. Got your higher low. You're above your supply line. Yeah, this thing could rally 29 to 55%. We might see Loon C rally that much in a day. Just one random day. Might be a Saturday. Might be a Tuesday. We don't know. Could be a random day that we see Loon C just skyrocket. It'll be like, oh, it's up 55%. Or even worse, it'll go farther. Like, even worse. It could get, like, all the way up here. Be like, oh, it's up 95%. What? But this is solely because on the daily, we have tight moving averages. You have been just stuck. Just range bound here. Oh, didn't want that. And it's looking like you're going to break that 200 daily moving average any day now. That's kind of wild. I think we're going to get some meme coins to pop pretty soon. Oh, the bonk trade was great. Now it's terrible. Is Bitcoin still pulling back? We're going to go back to Bitcoin. Go back to the live coverage of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not doing a thing. A lot of altcoins are getting devastated right now. They had some great gains. As Bitcoin trades sideways on the 15-minute, then we are seeing a lot of these altcoins kind of bleeding. We don't want to see that. So, naturally, we're going to go check out the dominance. Checking out the dominance again. Let's see what's happening here. We're even getting a pullback in dominance. So this is legitimate just sell pressure that's happening right now. Kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. I would have much preferred to see the altcoins start rising. Oh, we do have some altcoins rising, like rats. So if you're in Discord and you're paying attention, you saw me post about rats. Rats currently trying to push up, but rats is actually set up for amazing upside. Absolutely amazing upside. You have, oh my god, we're actually up from when I posted, but you have anywhere between 50 and 82% upside on rats. On weeks, you can trade this thing on leverage, and you can have a stop loss just below these wicks here at like 10718 for minimal losses if it does come down. But rats also about to get a golden cross. Nope, got a golden cross yesterday. Golden cross has happened for this little meme coin on top of the Bitcoin network. Rats. It might be worth a look, just maybe, especially after we tested this 10793. After we broke above, we tested it once, came down, tested it again, and now we're moving. Possibilities are there, everybody. They're there. All right. So, needless to say, things look great. I love it. It's awesome. I'm going to hop on out of here for now. I will be back later tonight at my normal streaming hour. I need to get ready to go pick up my nephew. That's really why I got to leave. But if you guys are not a part of the Discord, great place to be. Join the Discord. Jump on in there. Would love to see you. And yeah, outside of that, I'm going to hop on out of here. For YouTube, the link is in the description. For Twitch, I just dropped the link. But I'm hopping on out. Take it easy. See you later. Deuces, y'all. Keep those stop losses tight.